Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Learning English with Podcast Conversation. I'm your host, Tony.
And I'm Jenny. It's great to be here again, Tony.
Great to have you, Jenny. Today we're going to talk about a topic that can feel a little difficult sometimes, but it's very important for our happiness and well-being. We're talking about relationships, specifically, maybe relationships that don't feel very good. Relationships that make us feel sad, or tired, or maybe not good about ourselves.
Yes, it's a sensitive topic, but so many people experience it. We call these toxic relationships, but maybe that word toxic sounds a bit strong for learners. What do we mean by that, Tony, in simple words?
That's a good point, Jenny. Yes, toxic means like poison, something bad for you. So a toxic relationship is like a relationship that is bad for your feelings, for your mind, maybe even for your body, because it makes you feel stressed. It's a relationship where you often feel worse after you spend time with the person.
Exactly. It's not just about fighting sometimes. All relationships have small problems. But a toxic relationship is when the feeling is often negative. Maybe one person always criticizes the other, or doesn't listen, or makes the other person feel small or guilty.
Yeah, that feeling of feeling small or not good enough. It can be with anyone, right? Not just a boyfriend or girlfriend. It could be a friend, a family member, maybe even a colleague at work.
Absolutely. Any relationship dynamic where one person's behavior regularly hurts the other person's feelings, or makes them feel bad about themselves, or controls them, or takes away their energy. It drains you.
Drains you. Yes, that's a very good word. Like all your energy goes away. So how can someone know if they are in a relationship like this? What are some simple signs they can look for?
Good question. I think one of the first signs is how you feel when you are with that person, or even when you think about seeing them. Do you feel stressed? Worried? Do you feel like you have to be very careful about what you say?
Yes, like walking on eggshells. You're afraid to break something. That's a strong sign.
Yes, walking on eggshells. Another sign is maybe you feel very tired after you spend time with them, like completely exhausted, not happy.
That happened to me once with a friend. Every time we met, it was just problems. My problems, their problems. Mostly their problems, actually. But it felt like I had to fix everything. I always left feeling so heavy.
Exactly. It becomes one-sided. They take a lot, but don't give much support or positive energy back. Other signs could be, they always put you down. They criticize you. They don't listen to you. They make you feel guilty easily. Maybe they control what you do or who you see.
Control is a big one. Like, why are you going out with that friend? Or, you shouldn't wear that. It takes away your freedom to be yourself.
Yes, and you might find yourself changing your behavior or your personality to make them happy. Just to avoid conflict. You stop being you.
Wow. Okay, so we've talked about what it is and some signs. It sounds not easy. So why is it so hard for people to leave or change these kinds of relationships? If they make you feel bad, why stay?
Oh, Tony, that's maybe the hardest part. There are many reasons. One is fear. Fear of being alone, fear of change. Even a bad situation can feel familiar. The unknown future feels scarier than the unhappy present.
The comfort of the familiar, even if it's uncomfortable. I understand that. Like a difficult job you stay in because you know how it works, even if you don't like it.
Exactly. Another reason is hope. Maybe the person is sometimes good, or maybe they were good in the past, so you hope they will change back to that good person. You remember the good times.
Yes, holding on to the past. Maybe things will get better. It's a powerful feeling.
Also, sometimes people feel responsible for the other person's happiness or problems. Like, if I leave, they will be very sad or angry, and it's my fault. This is a common feeling, but it's not true. You are not responsible for another adult's feelings.
That's a really important point. Not responsible for their feelings or their reactions. And sometimes, you've been in the relationship for so long, maybe you start to believe the bad things they say about you. Your confidence becomes very low.
Yes, your self-esteem. It gets damaged. You might think, maybe they are right. Maybe I am too sensitive, or maybe I am difficult. And this makes it even harder to leave, because you don't feel strong enough.
Wow, it's a complex web of feelings and fears. So let's talk about finding the light. If someone is listening and they feel like they are in a situation like this, what can they do? How can they start to feel better and maybe make a change? It feels like a big mountain to climb.
It does feel big. But you don't have to climb the whole mountain at once. you can start with small steps. Very small steps. The first step, maybe, is just recognizing your feelings. Saying to yourself, okay, this relationship doesn't feel good. I feel sad/tired/scared. Just noticing it is a big step.
Just acknowledging it, noticing how it affects you. Yes, that makes sense. Like, not pushing the feeling away, but looking at it.
Exactly. And then maybe a small step is talking to someone you trust. A friend, a family member, someone outside the situation who can just listen without judgment. Just saying it out loud to a supportive person can help you feel less alone.
Having a support system is so important. I remember when I had that job I didn't like, feeling stressed all the time. I talked to my sister, and just explaining how I felt, hearing her say, "That sounds really difficult, Tony," made a big difference. She didn't fix it, but she listened.
Yes, active listening. That's key. Another small step is focusing on yourself. This might sound selfish, but it's really important. We call it self-care, doing things that make you feel good and strong.
Self-care. What are some simple examples for someone who feels very drained?
Simple things. Maybe taking a walk outside for 15 minutes. Listening to music that makes you feel happy or calm. Reading a book. Drinking a cup of tea slowly. Doing a hobby you enjoy, even for a short time. These things help you remember who you are, separate from the difficult relationship.
Remembering yourself. I like that. It's like finding your own energy again. When I feel stressed, I love to just sit in my garden, even if I don't do any gardening. Just being with the plants and the quiet, it's my small self-care time.
That's perfect, Tony. Doesn't need to be big or expensive. Just small moments for you. Another small step can be setting boundaries. This is maybe harder. It means deciding what is okay and what is not okay in the relationship.
Setting boundaries. Can you give a simple example?
Sure. Maybe the person calls you 10 times a day and it makes you stressed. A boundary could be, I can only answer the phone during my lunch break and after 6 p.m. Or if they always say negative things about your clothes, a boundary could be, please don't comment on my clothes. It's simple, direct, and about protecting your feelings or your time.
That sounds difficult to do, though. What if they get angry?
Yes, they might, and that's where the toxic part often shows. A healthy person respects boundaries. A toxic person might get angry or try to make you feel guilty. This is why it's a step in the process. You might need to try, see the reaction, and then maybe decide if you need to limit contact more or get more support.
So setting the boundary is also a way to see if the relationship can change, or if it's truly stuck, and it gives you back some control.
Exactly. It gives you back power over your own life and feelings. And remember, you don't have to explain everything. You can say, I need some quiet time now, or I can't talk about that right now. Simple no's are okay.
Simple no's. Yes, that's a powerful lesson. So these steps, noticing feelings, talking to a trusted person, self-care, setting boundaries, they help you feel stronger. And feeling stronger is important if you eventually decide you need to leave the relationship or change it a lot.
Absolutely. You build your own strength first. You find your own ground to stand on. And then maybe you decide you need more space or less contact. Or perhaps, yes, to end the relationship if it's truly harmful.
Okay. So let's say someone has taken these steps. Maybe they have ended a difficult relationship or changed the dynamic a lot. How can they think about finding healthy relationships in the future? What do healthy relationships feel like or look like?
Great question. After a difficult relationship, you learn a lot. You learn what you don't want. Now you can think about what you do want. Healthy relationships feel safe. You feel like you can be yourself, say what you think and feel, and the other person listens with respect.
Feeling safe and respected. That sounds like the opposite of walking on eggshells.
Yes, exactly. In a healthy relationship, you feel supported. When you have a problem, they try to understand or help. When something good happens to you, they are happy for you. They celebrate your successes.
Not feeling jealous or trying to make your good news small. They are genuinely happy for you. That's a warm feeling.
Yes, and communication is open and honest. You can talk about difficult things, maybe disagree, but still respect each other. There's a balance. You both give and take. It's not one person always taking energy.
A healthy balance, mutual respect, support, And feeling energized after spending time together, not drained. That sounds wonderful.
It is. Healthy relationships add to your life. They don't take away from it. They help you grow and feel good about yourself.
So as we finish up this conversation, what are 3 key takeaways, 3 simple things our listeners can remember about overcoming difficult relationships and finding their light?
Okay, 3 key takeaways. First, your feelings are important and real. If a relationship makes you feel bad consistently, listen to that feeling. It's okay to want something different.
Number 1, listen to your feelings. They are important. Got it.
Second, change happens with small steps. You don't need to fix everything today. Focus on one small thing you can do for yourself. Maybe talk to a trusted person, or do one small act of self-care.
Number 2, small steps are powerful. Don't try to do everything at once. Start small.
And third, you deserve to feel safe, happy, and respected in your relationships. This is not asking for too much. This is a basic human need. Believing this is a big part of finding your light.
Number 3, you deserve happiness and respect. Don't forget that. Those are 3 wonderful takeaways, Jenny. Thank you.
You're welcome, Tony. It's a difficult topic, but it's important to remember there is hope and you are not alone.
Absolutely. If any of this conversation feels familiar to you, maybe just take a moment after listening to think about how you feel. Is there one small step you can take for yourself today? Even just writing down your feelings can be helpful.
Yes, writing can be very freeing. Or reaching out to that one trusted friend. Take a breath and remember you have strength inside you.
Well said, Jenny. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and advice on this important topic.
My pleasure, Tony.
And thank you to all our listeners for joining us on Learning English with Podcast Conversation. We hope this episode was helpful and gave you some positive ideas. Remember, your well-being is important. We'll be back next time with another interesting conversation to help you practice your English. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, everyone. Take care.